This is Extreme Drain Works. We're doing a camera inspection at 4851 Newport Avenue, San Diego, California, 92107. We're going to be inspecting our lines. We've done a visual on the drain lines themselves. We got all new saw cuts, new ABS cleanouts going out to the grease trap. So we're going to be inspecting this. Our lines have been, this place has been not used for about a year, so hopefully we don't have blockages of just dried up stuff or grease. So again, ABS plastic, all this is new stuff. Should be brand new all the way to the grease interceptor. I've checked all small laterals as well, visual inspection only. Have cleanouts on the walls with saw cuts coming down to our mains.
How's this?
I'm just cleaning my lens. So we see right here at 7, 8 o'clock on the screen, that's one of our laterals coming in. Floor 6 off the sides. It's your disc. So again, this is what I was mentioning when we first started. Getting blocked up by dried up stuff.
Is this going to water?
Our mop sink runs to the grease interceptor as well.
That's bad. Oh, yeah.
Like money.
Been hot water, you said?
No. Hot water bottle. Okay, so we do have water in the building here. We're going to hopefully get through our inspection with water flow. I'm going to do a location here real quick just to make sure I'm not going into our grease interceptor already. I'm going to pause. Okay, so we did identify this is right where the line goes into the grease interceptor in the back. We're just running some water to make sure it is flowing. So right here we see our flow line right before it hits our interceptor, before the water starts to slow down. So this is the way the water should be flowing. Flip the screen, bottom of the pipe will be at 6 o'clock. You see all the chunks of dried up stuff and all the debris flying in it. All the dried up junk. We'll take a turn. And then the drop. Okay, so I just want to verify that everything, again, visual inspection shows that all these lines are new and have been replaced or added. So we are clear all the way to the interceptor. Clear meaning that the line is open and flowing. However, it does have a lot of dried up debris and the line has been sitting in here for a while. Recommendation for this line, once before this restaurant is open, would be to hydrojet it to avoid any major buildup or clogs in the future. So I'm going to pause here and move over to my sewer line and inspect all the way out to the city main in the alley. Okay, so we moved over to our main sewer clean out. This is going to be the one taking us into the sewer line. We're right by the back door entrance here. So we're gonna be going down here. I did run a preliminary inspection real quick just to see if this was my sewer line, and it is. So this one right away we transitioned into cast iron, so everything up to this point was brought ABS plastic, and from here they tied in into the old existing cast iron. With this, what we're looking is for any major defects, break separations, root intrusions. We have a repair spot here. This one is pretty obvious out here in the back lot. Also, we're coming up to some dried up building here. So these areas here where we have water holding, these are questionable. Again, you can't really see the bottom of the pipe. It's got some channeling on it. Yeah, it's got its age. So we have this whole section here that unable to really see the condition of the bottom of the
So you clean this one, right?
Yeah, this will also be done. Once the line is hydrojetted, then you can see.
You guys do that too or not? Oh.
This is our channel. So again, some questionable areas. If we look here, straight down to the bottom of the pipe right there, it's already getting some major channeling. This area could also already be missing the bottom of the pipe.
Should we add that in the lease? Yeah.
I'll flip the screen here. So our property line cleanout is coming up here at 12 o'clock on the screen. That's the old existing property line cleanout, original one. I am seeing green bell pipe out front. This is where the city has already replaced their laterals into the city main. We have a convention here of cockroaches. And then at 12 o'clock, we have our additional cleanout. This was the one installed by the city already. We can see it coming in there, 1 o'clock on the screen. It's also accessible out of the alley. From here, it's all going to be new green bell pipe all the way to the city
How far
main.
is this we're talking about?
This is, well, right now I'm at 58 feet. So here we're reaching the city saddle. We see our city main running through here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is put back to my areas of concern, which is almost up to
48.
49. We're going to go just to our transition here to our green belt. I'm going to do a couple of dots out there, locate where this is exactly at. I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, so I did a location here. Again, this is our transition again. I did a location marking. This is where they have our connection for the grease trap line. Grease trap coming in here at 3 o'clock on the screen. So located from this point, I'm going to zero my footage counter just to get the linear foot from here to our property line cleanout in the alley. Again, these areas here are very questionable. We've got water holding and some major channeling, also some major buildup here on the line, old cast iron. Very rough cast iron here, and this whole area here holding water, bottom of the pipe.
Ticket items that are more specific to the property and, stuff that we can take with us, that's not necessarily a trade fixture or, something that you need for the business to operate. If we have any of those findings,
This area here,
plus that's fair, but you guys are gonna.
from here to the property line cleanout, 29 feet. And this is again from where they tied in our grease interceptor to the alley, 29 feet, 30 feet approximately. Worst case scenario, highly would recommend have this pipe here lined. Liner ran through it rather than digging up the asphalt and repouring concrete.
So we're gonna dig it up?
not look to be as rough as it does from
Yeah, but it's,
that connection to the alley. So then we come up with a clean out here. So that's going to be the only recommendation, again, just due to the questionable areas right there. Cast iron, really old cast iron, just to avoid having any collapses or breaks in the line and having the building without services. So that's going to conclude this inspection. This is Extreme Drain Works. Any questions reviewing this disc, we can be reached at 858-583-1798. Brian Salinas, technician on site. Thank you.